A lady goes into the psychiatrist's office, said, "You gotta do something about my son, Willie." Says everything he sees and looks at reminds him of fucking. So the psychiatrist says, "We'll send him on in." Says, "We'll see what we can do for him." So the next day, this little 3.5-foot boy walks in the psychiatrist's office, and the psychiatrist says, "You Willie Womack?" The little boy said, "Yes, sir, that's right." The psychiatrist says, "Well, sit down on that couch." Says, "We gotta give you a quiz." So the little boy sits down on the couch, and the psychiatrist takes a chalk and draws a line straight up and down on the chalkboard. He says, "Now, Willie, what does that remind you of?" And little Willie Womack says, "Two people standing up fucking." Psychiatrist erases it off, draws a flat line from like here to here. He says, "Now, Willie," he says, "tell me, son, what does that remind you of?" And little Willie Womack says, "Two people laying down fucking." So the psychiatrist is all upset. He erases it off the chalkboard. He draws a figure like a U. There we go. He says, "Now, Willie, what does that remind you of?" And little Willie Womack says, "Well, two people laying in the bathtub fucking." Psychiatrist throws his chalk down and he says, "Don't you realize, son, since you've been in my office, you've been talking about nothing but fucking?" And little Willie Womack says, "Yes, sir. But don't you realize you're the one up there drawing them damn dirty pictures?" To Willie Womack.